All right, so what's going on, guys? This is Tito of Coach's Corner. I got my brother Ben with me, and we have a special guest today, Maloney basketball coach, Splash Camp creator, Mr. Coach Sordello. What's going on, Coach? How you doing?
I'm doing well, guys. Thanks for having me. Tito and Ben, good to see you guys.
Going on, coach?
All right, all right.
What's up, Ben?
So, first question we always ask our
Uh-oh.
guests is, who did you pet in your game growing up playing basketball?
Growing up, it's kind of funny. I didn't really um, necessarily pattern my game after an NBA player, but most of the time it was just from watching the local high school where I grew up, watching those high school, um, the Milpitas High School, the local team. I would
Oh,
watch
nice.
Okay.
watch those players and yeah, just kind of like going as a kid to a high school game, and my parents taking me. My brother was in the band, so we go to watch him play, and it's kind of just like going to an NBA game, but you're at the high school, and it feels like you're at Oracle Arena.
Yeah, yeah. That's good.
How
That's
live
what's
were the
up.
games out there,
That's what's
coach,
up.
in Milpitas? Because I'm from the Bay Area too. I'm from Sunnyvale, and I know a lot of people that went to Milpitas too. But that circuit, how live was it? Was it pretty live?
Yeah, always had a good turnout, good crowd. Milpitas had a good program throughout the years. Um, yeah, so yeah, definitely good crowd, lively crowd, good team. They were always at Milpitas. They had a good um, winning percentage, and always in Milpitas it was CCS,
Right.
so they did well in CCS and usually advanced pretty far.
Nice.
Nice, yeah, that's good. Yeah, like 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 we had a couple of guests that said that they penned the game or watched people growing up like around their area, like you know what I'm saying, like a lot of good basketball players. Like we had Ricky Moon, I think like 2 weeks ago, and he said the same thing. He looked up to people like around him instead of looking up to NBA guys and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Something different. Like yeah. So coach, so tell everybody who's Coach Michael Sordello.
I mean, I like to think people think of me as being kind, caring, empathetic. I think those things are naturally important to be a good coach and teacher. You need those characteristics. Um, yeah, I'm big and also into health and wellness. So I focus a lot on like what I put in my body, nutrition wise, sleep, making sure I get good sleep, and the mental side. So your thoughts, how you think, especially how that translates to sports and basketball.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, that's yeah. So when did you start playing basketball? Like how old were you when you said that? Okay, I'm gonna go pick up a ball and start playing.
I think it was about the second or third grade. I was I think it was NJB,
Mm-hmm.
NJB, and we had a YMCA in Milpitas where we played with just the community there in Milpitas. But YBA was in Vaer area. So yeah, started in second grade competitively and played up, yeah, all the way up through high school.
Yes, second grade. That's a young age
That's a
playing
long
competitive
time.
basketball. Yeah, that is a long time. I mean, like it. Like I don't know, Ben, if you've seen him play, but yeah, it shows that he play. Or, yeah,
Roll the
yeah.
clip. Roll it. You
Yeah,
got
like
everything.
he's like so smooth, just like everything. It's like calculated. The way he
Yes.
plays is crazy. Yeah, I just love watching him. Like we had that. It's supposed to be in that tournament that he hosts every year, but
Okay.
remember, yeah, you missed it that one time
Oh, is it
when
the
we
three on
played. Yeah, the
three on
three
three?
and three.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
man, I can't wait till we can get out there, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, do you participate in it too, coach, or you just run it? Or are
Oh
you
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I play in it.
Yeah,
okay? He's like,
yeah,
yep, I'm in there.
yes. They won the last time they won it. Yeah, right,
Oh
Coach.
man,
Yes, you guys won the 3 and 3, right? Last,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We'll
yeah,
have we'll get some more teams in that next time.
Yeah,
and we can
yeah. But it was fun. It was a fun 3-on-3. Like it was competitive and fun at the same time. Yeah.
I feel like 3-on-3 is pretty fun. You know, like it's a different look. Now, so I just played in the 3-on-3 tournament yesterday. It was pretty interesting. I don't know what kind of rules that you guys had there, but they did like FIBA rules. I feel like that's the new, like it's starting to come up. Like 3-on-3, we got the big three. They got the international type stuff. Um, but yeah, I think it sounds like a lot of fun, man. Can't wait if you throw that one again. That's gonna be
Yeah,
a good
you
time.
got the invite, Ben.
Yes, let's go, man. I'm holding you to that. I'm copying, pasted, recorded,
Bro, I
chopping
could.
it up.
I'll
Let's
have to
do
throw it
it.
outdoors right now, but we can make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That'd be
Yes.
fun, man.
Yes, it would be. Yeah. So, Thomas Russell, tell us about that. Your elementary school. Is it elementary school or middle school? Thomas
Oh,
Russell.
that was middle school.
It was middle school. So, Serge told me that you played for Thomas Russell when you were growing up.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Forgot about
Bringing
that.
it back.
Yeah, I had to get some info. Yeah. So tell us about that, and then tell us about the 8th grade NJB that you guys played together. Like, didn't your mom coach the NJB that you guys played on?
Yeah. Yeah. Middle school, Russell. That was in Milpitas also.
Mm-hmm.
Those were fun times. Kind of the first time playing against, just like in that school environment against other schools.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. I think we did pretty well. I'm trying to remember how we did, but yeah, 7th grade pretty well, and 8th grade I broke my wrist, so I was out all year. But yeah, 8th grade NJB, played in Vaer Watches Milpitas. So my mom coached us 6th, 7th, and 8th. My parents, and yeah, so I was definitely fortunate to have my mom as a coach.
Yes.
She wasn't necessarily easy on me, but at the same time, you know, you have a parent as a coach, and would give you all those tips and pointers after practice and after
Yes.
games.
Yes.
Right.
Is that easier, like having as a parent, like, coaching you, or is it harder? Because, like, you see them every day, you hear their voice every day, like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on the parent, really. My mom was pretty nice.
Bubba.
Jumping out the cast too. Special guest. That happens all the time.
Yeah, it does. My dog is barking
Your
right
dog's
now
be
too,
out there too.
in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
But
man.
yeah. Because I mean, like, I asked that question, if how it is, like, having your mom or like a parent coaching, because like I do the same thing with Luke. Like, I try to coach him, and it's different. I feel like it's harder for me trying to tell him what to do, because the fact that he hears my voice every day and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, like having somebody else coach him is a lot like easier for me to like say what I wanted him to do to other people, and then other people would tell him what to do and stuff like that. So I think that's why I asked that question, because, like, I'm trying to see how you felt about having your mom as a coach and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. As I hear parents all the time saying that they like sending them to me, so because they listen to me better, just because they're around their parents all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes they're a little more listen to their coach than their parents sometimes.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, it's the same thing as my kids too. I think we talked about before, Ed. Like my oldest, especially, he's not like I mean he likes the game of basketball. He enjoys it. He's seen me play those kinds of things. But yeah, when it comes to the coaching side of things, sometimes if you feel, I could tell they feel a little bit more comfortable getting upset and frustrated. Whereas when it's a coach, it's a little bit different. Now I had a coach tell me that because I was asking the same thing. I was like, should I have my kid train with a skills coach, such as like your program coach? And he was like, it's good, but at the same time, one of the things that you want to do, what I did or what he did, was that he would take his kid to the yard and just get rebounds for him, and not even say nothing, just like not even coach him, because he felt like it was a little bit easier for him just to shoot around, grab rebounds, and those kinds of things. And then when you get to a skills coach like you, coach, it gives them an opportunity to coach them a little bit more. Do you feel like kids get frustrated? Do you see that like with different ages, kids getting frustrated more at certain ages, like are younger, older, that kind of thing? Like, do they get more frustrated at different types of age groups?
Um, yeah, I guess depending on the age, you see a little bit more frustration come out as they get older, and I guess as they kind of learn the skills a little bit more, they kind of know what they can do and what they can't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I see that frustration come out when they can't make something happen that they want to make happen, or yeah, there's like if they're doing a shooting drill and they've been working on it for weeks and months and it's just not happening for them. See that frustration come out.
How do you think, like, if for us as parents, what do you think, like, we can do when we're training, like, if Tito and I are training our kids and they get frustrated or whatever, what do you think is a good idea for us? Like, how do we approach that? And how does it make, maybe even make it easier for their coaches when they go back into the drills? What do you think, some tips for us?
The first thing that comes to my mind is parents are just being supportive. I mean, you and Tito you guys both know basketball, so that's a little different. But like for parents that don't know basketball that well, I would just say the biggest thing is being supportive and encouraging their kids.
Oh, okay. I like that. I should start doing that now. I'll be nicer to my kid. Man. Stop missing that shot.
Yeah, but it's different for you two. You guys are always playing and you know the game, so you can definitely give them the pointers when they need it.
Pointers.
But
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, it's just.
I think I gave too much pointers to Luke because he embarrassed me
Oh,
yesterday.
I was gonna bring it up, Coach, but you should have seen Luke yesterday. He had that look in his eyes. He was every time his dad came up to guard him, and he knew your ankle was hurt
Yeah.
because he was
Yeah.
attacking that ankle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
how many shots was it?
He, I think like 4. Yeah, 4 shots in my face, just like drilled it. And he was talking. He was talking the way he was doing it. Like the whole time he was talking to me, like, oh, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, the gym jumping.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta see.
We got some clips. We'll send it your way.
So high school, what high school did you go to?
Milpitas.
Milpitas.
Yeah, all my
Okay.
schooling was in Milpitas High School.
Okay. Did you play basketball for Milpitas High School?
Yep. Yeah, 2 years on the varsity.
Okay. And then any college ball experience?
No college basketball for me. Just competitively up till high school. Yeah, through high school. You have to remember though, through high school, I was really small. So like freshman year, sophomore year, I was probably around 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". Hit my growth spurt in junior year, and still was super skinny, and all the way up through my senior year. But growth spurt hit real late for me.
Yeah, but now he's like, what? How tall are you, Coach? Like 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'2".
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That must have been night and day just going from there to there. That's that growth spurt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of growing in college, so a lot after high school, unfortunately, for basketball.
So before you start coaching Maloney basketball team, did you coach before that, or that was your first time coaching the basketball team?
Yeah, coaching the elementary school, that was my first time coaching.
Okay.
First time actually coaching a basketball team.
All right. And you are a teacher as well for the school. And so how do you separate from coaching, from being a coach and to being a teacher?
Yeah, so teaching PE, I'm a PE teacher, and coaching basketball. Basketball, you can kind of focus in on the skills a little more. As a teacher, it's a little more broader, and teaching the kids, just not basketball, but an array of things.
Is it more challenging having you as a PE teacher to being a basketball coach? Like the transformation from being a teacher to a coach?
I would say I'm a little easier on the students as a PE teacher than the basketball team, because our basketball team, we have expectations.
Mm-hmm.
They know they had to try out, even though it's elementary, they have to try out to make the team.
Yes.
So it's kind of a privilege to play on the team. And like I said, they had to make the team.
Nice. Yeah.
Even though they're just 4th, 5th, and 6th graders.
Back-to-back season, undefeated season.
Oh
2
my
years in a
gosh.
row. Yes, sir.
Man, there you go.
You guys
Dude,
went
that's crazy.
undefeated last season too, right, Coach? That's what Luke told me.
Yeah, they did. It's kind of funny talking about elementary basketball, but it's still exciting when they go undefeated and play well and do well.
Oh yes. I witnessed the year before, and they were like, it was so exciting. It's crazy because the championship game, like, they were so exciting. Like, you're like everybody off their feet. It was crazy. It was a good experience. Like you actually like an actual NBA game type.
Yeah.
It was. And then this elementary basketball, but the crowd was crazy. Yeah.
I can imagine. And at that age too, because my kid played boys and girls. It's hard to keep kids kind of like focused. So to be able to keep them focused in an undefeated season, that's crazy. That's awesome. They're able to do that and keep them in line. Did you find that there was any, at that age group, is it a little bit hard to keep them in line, or they were pretty much focused on the task?
Fortunately, that age group, they're just super excited to be playing.
Yeah.
After school, they come running in the cafeteria to practice. So you don't really have any issues with not being interested or engaged. They're definitely want to be there, which is awesome as a coach.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got the trophy, Coach?
It's sitting at our elementary school library.
Oh, nice.
Go
check it out.
Yeah. So with all the COVID stuff, like, the distant learning, do you think you guys going to have a basketball season this year? You guys?
If I had to guess, I'd probably say no.
Yeah, that's right.
For elementary, probably not. But you go up to like junior high or high school, as you guys probably know, they're pushing it out. So springtime.
Yeah, Ben, both of my kids' favorite subject is PE. So,
that was mine
because
too.
of him. Like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday. Oh, not yesterday. I think it was Friday, and Cody had PE, and so doing jumping jacks. So excited.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
And so, Coach, you're their PE teacher.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, both of my kids. Yeah.
So Tito gets to come to PE now.
Yeah, no.
You jump in there too?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, sometime. I see Cody doing jumping jacks and stuff like that. So I say, I'm gonna ask you to jump on real quick.
I like that, man. That's tight. Yeah, we jumped on for your because I know we're gonna talk about your camp. My kids and we jumped on for your camp a couple times early on, and they really enjoyed it too. I became a part. For a couple weeks they were doing that consistently, and I'm not gonna lie, I was off camera doing the drills as well. So it's a lot of fun. Do you still do the Zoom sessions?
Yeah, we're still doing them every Wednesday now. So once a week just moved it to Wednesdays from 3 to 3:30.
Nice. Very cool.
Yes. So what is Splash Basketball Camp? Like, what is the meaning behind it?
Yeah, kind of just like it sounds. We run basketball camps predominantly for elementary age kids, but we go all the way up to high school, and just trying to make sure the kids having fun. A lot of them are newcomers to the game, so big thing is just making sure they're having fun, and of course teaching them some skills and fundamentals. Hopefully they're learning along the way. But yeah, this summer didn't have any camps because of COVID, but did a lot of one-on-one work this summer with some kids. So that was fun, a little different, but yeah, I got to work with kids individually too, so that was cool.
Yes, Luke, he used to had, I think it's like a week camp during spring break, right, Coach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luke went to like I think most of them, and like yeah,
Nice.
Luke wouldn't be the way how Luke played without him. I mean, that's I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
Luke's
think
out there with the big
yeah,
boys.
yeah, I think Luke
Yeah,
learned a lot playing for Coach.
nice.
Yeah, because he tells me like every time like this is what Coach taught me. This is what like he's
Oh,
excited. Yeah, yes, and
great
thank you for that.
compliment.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I think Luke made the very first splash camp that we had
Yes,
5 summers ago.
yep,
Yeah.
yes,
Nice, man. And he's out there with the big boys. I'm talking about Saturdays for sure. He's out there. He's not even no fear. Splitting defenses behind the back, getting people. I mean, these are high school kids. These are adults. You know? And he's not worried, so that's cool.
yeah.
It's always good to see.
So, like your class with the situation going on right now, like how do you, like, is it a group session still or like individual? Or are you going towards group session later on, or is it pretty much like individual or Zoom or like how's your class going on right now?
Mhm. Yeah, well, we have the free Zoom session on Wednesdays. So that's, like I said, once a week right now. And I got a couple individual one-on-ones that I'm doing and hope to start like a small group
Mm-hmm.
small group session on Saturdays that I'll be working with some kids. So yeah, trying to keep it going with COVID and yeah, just having to make some pivots, but it's working out.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's important with the grind, with what you're doing. I mean, everything that you have, like we watch, I look at your Instagram all the time, following you on there, and I see all the drills that how you explain it, how you got the kids running through it, and I think it's great, the way that the way that you explain it and put it out there for people to see. So appreciate you doing that and continuing growing because just trying to get that information out there in the time that we're in right now. There's just so many people and so many different philosophies out there, but there's a lot of kids that are really grasping what you're putting out there. So that's big. So that's pretty cool. So definitely continue to do that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Definitely. Definitely. So if someone want to sign up for your class or someone want to start doing splash basketball camp, how do they do it? Where do they sign up? Where do they go? And like, where do they get the information from?
Mm-hmm. There's a website, splashbasketballcamp.com. Also the Instagram, they can reach out there. But yeah, most of the kids are from Fremont, so in the school I teach at. So just parents kind of spread the word themselves,
Mm-hmm.
the word of mouth just around the community. So yeah, those are some ways.
All right. You used to do Milpitas too, right? Do you still do Milpitas or it's just in Fremont for now?
Oh yeah. At the Milpitas, there's a sports center in Milpitas. We did a couple camps there the last 3 or 4 summers, but yeah, that was a nice one because we were able to get indoor in a nice gym and run a large camp. So yeah, that was fun getting older group and a little more skilled and yeah, have a nice week-long camp there.
Okay. Are you still doing Milpitas or like right now with the situation going on, is it strictly Fremont?
Yeah, just mostly Fremont right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are your goals? Sorry,
No, you good?
I got questions for God, like, because I love Coach, man. See the stuff that he's doing. I have like a couple questions of mine too. Like, what are your goals, Coach, for like basketball for you, individually? I know you do, teaching right now is tough. But real quick, shout out to all the teachers out there, man, because this is not easy, man. Having to
Yes.
do, especially like PE teachers, whatever, like having to do the video chat thing, dealing with the kids, dealing with the system. Shout out to all y'all, man, because I see my kids going through it, and I see the teachers, struggling and frustrations with trying to get kids off mute. Even something as simple as that. get audio where he knows what I'm talking about. He's laughing.
Yes.
Like all these kids, like you got other kids in other rooms. Yeah. So shout out to y'all, man. It's crazy. But what are some of your goals? I know that you're already teaching and you're doing the coaching thing, and you're doing an awesome job on Instagram, portraying your philosophy. What are your goals? Like as a on the basketball side of things with what you're doing, are you just kind of you're just trying to put your information out there, or are you trying to do more individual, that kind of thing?
Yeah, just kind of like you said, spreading the word through Instagram, sharing drills that way, and uh, also like I mentioned kind of earlier, with like mindset. So looking at ways that kids can kind of also think about how they can use their brain to help them in the game.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, personally, just continuing to keep getting content out there and trying to reach as many kids as I can.
Nice. Cool.
Yes.
I like that.
Nice. Yeah. It's not just basketball, it's everything around.
Everything.
Yeah,
Mental's a
everything.
big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Mental's a
Yep.
big thing, especially for kids, especially that age group growing up. Yeah. I think like we talk about mental. I was just training with a coach earlier today, and he talked a lot about the mental side of things, how it's one of the more important things. And then we talked about the 80-20 rule. I think last time
Hmm.
uh, you know, and coach, you probably know the 80-20 rule of, it's 80% mental, and 20% everything else. So yeah, that's huge that your focus is on that. So that's cool. That's key.
Yes, it is. It is. So
Yeah.
what advice, if you want to give somebody advice that wants to start training or like want to start training their kids and stuff like that, what advice can you give them?
Again, it just kind of all depends on where they're at skill wise. Um, but yeah, if they're serious about the game and want to get better, it's just something that they have to work at it every day, and um, set some goals and have those goals where they can see them every day. So whether write them and post them, I think, yeah, just setting goals and knowing what you want to achieve and trying to attack it that way.
Right.
A good place to start.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. 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 You have any more, Ben?
It's this. All right. So this thing just popped in my head. All right. A question for Coach. Right. Okay. So you're walking through the park, Coach. Right. This is hypothetical. I don't know why this popped in my head. So you're walking through the park. You see a dad coaching their kid. They're teaching them this weird Derek Fisher shot. Do you jump in as a coach? Maybe give a little advice.
No, my personality type is, no, I wouldn't jump in, but
Okay.
if they asked, I would definitely maybe give them a little pointer. But yeah, I don't want to overwhelm the kid.
Okay.
Yes.
And who knows, maybe they're making the shot. So
That's true, right? Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
We
if it
got
works for them, like, hey, why change it? Why fix
everybody
something
got their
that's
own
not
different shot.
broke? Yeah.
That's fact. That's fact. Okay. I don't know why that was a hypothetical.
I know, but hey, it is what it is. Like. Yeah. So
Um, oh
go,
shoot, my bad.
go ahead, go
I
ahead.
have one more,
Go
because
ahead.
I just got done with the session, my fault. And the coach that I was training with, Coach Nick, shout out to Coach Nick. We did the whole Hoop Lifestyle podcast a long time ago on Saturdays, and we started it up. And he had a question, right? Um, and so we had a coach before, and he had talked to you about this. Talked about two ball drills,
Yes.
right? And the coach that we had, so Coach Nick is big on it. Um, and the other coach said that it's not needed because you don't do it in game. Now, Coach, I jumped on your Instagram. I know that you touch on two ball drills, and you do that a little bit too. What is your perspective on it? Is it something that is needed? Is it something that is not needed in a coach's philosophy, or even do players need to know how to dribble with two balls? Should they practice that kind of thing?
I mean, you want to practice how you play, but also at the same time, it's it's kind of fun
Yeah.
incorporating another basketball in there. And if the kids are having fun while doing it, they're definitely going to be getting better.
Okay.
And yeah, I do two ball dribbling, and I think it's helpful. Definitely works on your vision, works on your offhand, your strong hand. So
Cool.
yeah, I don't see any negative to it, but
Everybody's
you know,
different.
people that oppose of it are, you know, it's just because it's not really, you don't have two basketballs in a game.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody's different. I think everybody has a different philosophy for sure. I know that we worked on it today, and he was like, I told him about the coach that said that, and I was like, what do you think, man? And he just felt the same way that you feel. Like it's fun, and it does look cool too, when you're doing it, but it does have some applications also. So I definitely agree with you on that. I just want to get your take on it as a coach because I know that you did it before, and been coaching for a while. So yeah,
Yeah, and you see Curry, that's his part of his warm up routine. So
yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
For
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
I mean, I seen Kenny Smith, old school baller, but I seen him with doing two balls, and I'm like, damn, he does it pretty good because he's an old school baller, and I'm guessing that maybe he, trains that too. So I figure if they do it at that level, then yeah, pretty. I'm pretty sure there's some application to it.
Hmm.
Cool, appreciate that, coach.
Yes. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Coach, your top five NBA top five
the NBA top five.
of
Oh,
all time,
all
no
time.
position, anything, just top five.
Um, I mean, got to go with MJ, Michael Jordan.
Hmm.
I would do LeBron. It's kind of tough because after the '90s, these are pretty much like after '90s for
Yes.
me. Um, Before the '90s, it's kind of I know obviously there were a lot of great players, but
Yeah.
yeah. So MJ, LeBron, I would go with. I think I put Curry in there just because he's the all-time best shooter.
Hmm.
Curry, um, and
Nice.
Nice.
Magic, and how about Larry Bird?
Oh,
Oh, all right. There we go,
that's
Larry.
yes. That's yeah. That we had what? This is our episode 8, and no one
Yeah.
put Larry Bird. You're the
Yeah.
first person.
Oh, nice. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Larry Bird is
Yeah.
awesome, man.
A lot of
Yeah.
people sleep on him, because he wasn't
And they
flashy. He was,
shouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
What
should have.
the hell?
Yeah.
Like, you remember that one clip? I'm sure you remember, Coach, that clip where he was teaching people how to do shooting form, and then they said, "Don't shoot it like this." He did it, and he made it, and he was like, "Well, I mean, you know me, so I'm gonna make it no matter how I shoot it."
Yeah.
I love that interview, man. That interview's awesome. That's a
Yes,
good list. I like that list, 100%.
yes, yes, yes.
MJ's always at the top.
Always, always, always.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can't really cancel that.
this is gonna be a tough one. So start.
Uh-oh.
So we have a game called Start Bench Cut. So you start one, you bench one, and then you cut one.
Okay.
So we're gonna do Kobe, LeBron, and Mike.
Damn. Ooh, he went with that one.
I had to.
I know I didn't even put Kobe in the top five, but you want me to go with it first?
Yeah, go ahead. Start bench cut. Like so, start a player, bench a player, and then cut a player. Kobe, LeBron, or Mike.
Oh man. I'll go with start MJ, and I guess just put both on the bench.
I can't cut
He's
nobody.
breaking the rules.
Pick Kobe.
I can't cut nobody.
I'll find a roster spot for him.
Find somewhere for him. We'll get him in the front office or so. We won't cut him. We'll put him in front office.
Yes, that is. That, I mean, it's
cutting that.
it's tough. Like I'm gonna start MJ. I'm cutting. I'm benching Kobe, and I'm cutting LeBron.
I go that list too.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna wait until LeBron is done, and then I might refigure. I might change my start bench cut. But LeBron's still playing, so I can't really, he still has to wait. Yeah, I'm cutting him.
Cut LeBron. I just want to see his reaction. Cut him. I want to see Kobe's reaction when I cut LeBron.
Shout out to
Jordan
Kobe,
don't care. He's
man.
just gonna do his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm starting Jordan, bench Kobe, and then cut LeBron.
yeah, yeah, yes. Another basketball question. So, second option. So we're talking about Bulls three-peat, like 96.
Oh shoot, I think Tito froze on us. He froze. I already know where he's going
Yeah, I
with this.
froze. Yeah, I froze. Yeah,
Okay.
hold on. Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
already know
so
where you're
I'm
going
back.
too. Oh, it's gonna be a
I'm
problem
back.
on this one.
All right, so like what I was saying, second option. So this is Bulls three-peat 90, what, 96, 97, 98, compared to with LeBron and D Wade. So who's the second best option? Scottie Pippen or Dwayne Wade?
I knew he was going this one. He loves this question.
Yeah, I just love it. Yeah. So
Uh, I guess just after watching the Bulls documentary, I go with Pippen.
Pippen, we get like different, like every episode is
It's
different
always
answer,
something different.
which is
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you pick Pippen?
Man, just he was so good.
Yes.
his
Yeah.
his defense. I mean, you could put him on anybody on the floor. He could guard anybody, and offensively, and just watching those. I didn't know you could dunk like that either. After watching that documentary,
Yes. That's crazy because a lot of us open like we open our eyes to what's going on back then because no one really saw it. Like no one really saw what was going on behind the scene. But with that Last Dance, it was pretty good because you saw what was going on. It kind of like you see what's going on now with our social media and all that stuff. Like because we didn't have that back then. Just imagine if we had social media back then, how big Michael was like how big Michael is, and then how big Scotty will be. Like what I'm saying. So it's kind of crazy how that Last Dance the way they put that out and the timing they put it out was dope too.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, man.
what was
Scotty's both sides for sure. Offense and defense. I agree.
See, I pick D Wade.
I
I'm gonna
know.
go against y'all.
I know you did.
Yeah. I'm saying because so D Wade, like what Scotty's like 6'8", right?
Yeah.
And D Wade 6'3". So just imagine if Scotty was 6'3", would it be better than D Wade?
That's why I picked him. Because he's six
Because
eight.
he's taller.
That's exactly why. I don't know about you, coach, right? I mean, right? We ain't talking, we put him man to man,
yeah.
hypothetical situation. Who am I taking my second guy? I agree with you. Pippen.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Wade.
Yeah.
up the way though. He was nice also.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, D
It
Wade was
was.
tough. Crafty. Yeah.
Crafty, yes. Just imagine if he was 6'8", though. Just imagine if he was 6'8".
Yeah. It'd be different for sure. Be
Yeah.
different. Yeah. We wouldn't be talking about him on a second. I mean, we don't really need, like we talked about it before. Hey, coach, we had other people in the other episodes say the same thing. Um, you don't really look at D Wade as a second option too much. Whereas with Scotty, like you said in that documentary, it was almost a gift and a curse that he was with Jordan because he couldn't really shine on his own, but you saw what he was able to do. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
discussion definitely, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Pippen was just
Scott,
tough.
yeah, Scotty always had that Robin role. Like, what I'm saying? Where D Wade, he was a Batman. And then LeBron came, he had to step down to be a Robin. Like, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think that's why. And then plus, like, what our last, like 2 episodes ago, when they said, like, who's the second best option? Would you put Kobe when Shaq was dominating the Lakers as the second best option? Like, what I'm saying?
yeah,
So if you look at it
exactly.
that way, it's like, man, I don't know if you're gonna put Kobe, like So, but yeah, yeah, yes,
Good pick,
sir.
coach. Pippen.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, it is tough, like having those two people. Yeah. So you have any more questions, Ben?
No, man. I mean, like I said, I mean, I really love what you're doing on there. It's great to see that one of your goals is to just continue reaching out through social media, and continuing the philosophy that you have. Uh, I did actually have one question. I didn't even get to ask. So Splash Academy, right? Uh,
Ashcan.
Splash Camp. Uh, did you mean to have those drops in the background relate with your with your coaching? When I saw the training program when I was on Zoom, I was like, man, Splash Academy, and he has the little drops in the background, the little mountain drops, on your wall over there.
Oh, on the wall right here.
Yeah, did you mean that? Was that on purpose or it just happened?
No, it just happened. That's just wall art.
I mean, I got weird questions.
Wall
I got
art.
like an ADHD thing going on with something. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you see the little
There's
splash
that
back
there.
there?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Hey,
that's
No.
good.
it comes in handy.
Yeah, it looked
Right?
perfect for the background, so
Yes,
I'll throw that out
perfect
there.
for the background. Yes.
That's all I had, E. But yeah, no, I know we both appreciate you coming on. So it's huge.
Yeah,
All right.
appreciate being here, guys.
Yeah, thank you though. Thank you for coming on. Like, yeah. I have one more question. So if you can give a kids advice to if they want to pursue basketball, like say later on in life or their whole life or whatever, what would that be?
Um, I think it's just the idea of just like anything, you got to stick with it. If you're set on that, like I mentioned earlier, kind of set those goals, um, and stick with it every day. Put a little bit of work in every day. Try to get better, even if it's just a little bit. It's a lot better than not putting any in at all. Um, but yeah, it just takes a lot of work. You see all these NBA players; they didn't just happen overnight. It
Yeah,
took a lot of practice
All
and
right.
time.
There
like
you
that.
go, kids. Y'all heard it here.
Every day,
Put in that work.
10,000 hours, 10,000
Yes.
hour rule, man. That's
Yes.
what it is. You got to
Yes.
put in work every day. I like that.
Yes. You have to. If you're trying to get there, you have to put in that work.
Yeah. Do you think like them playing like 5-on-5 and that kind of thing, or playing with their friends are the same as putting in drill work? Because I think that's something that we don't talk about a lot too. Is that some kids they just play 5-on-5 and do that kind of thing, but then when they get into a coaching situation with somebody like yourself, coach, or anybody, and they start to do drills, it's like it's hard for them. It's a struggle. Do you find that kids, as advice maybe to some kids out there, do you feel like they should go to the court sometime by themselves and do drills?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think a good mix of that. You also see on the other side kids just working on drills and not playing. I think
Right.
that was kind of me when I was younger. I'd go play by myself, and then when the game time happened, or just even playing at the park, I wasn't as good. So I think just having a good mix of both.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about having younger kids play with older kids? How what I'm doing with Luke. Like, do you think it'll help him later on? Like having him play with us?
Yeah, I think it'll help him, especially if he can. Sounds like he can already hang with you guys. So yeah, if he can play with you guys, then absolutely.
Definitely hang with pops, according to yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. He
But he
embarrassed
caught
me.
some he caught
Yeah.
some people though, not just you. It was
Yeah.
he got a couple
Yeah.
people yesterday.
Yeah.
And these were like high school kids and like I said, adults. So yeah,
Yeah.
he was doing real well. Confidence is a big thing. You talk about mental stuff, confidence is a big thing. And I think with you coaching Luke, with your program, it helps. And a lot of coaches out there, it helps with the confidence level. When you do the drills, do the things, and you have a good coach like yourself, being able to get that confidence for these kids is huge in that mental aspect. So definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is definitely. All right, coach. That's a wrap. Thank you for coming on. Do you have any shout outs? Like you want to give a shout out to anybody or anything?
I'll give a shout out to you guys. I know you guys mentioned shout out to the teachers, but also as a teacher, we know parents play a huge role with uh, online learning and just being at home. So shout out to you too.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Yes, appreciate that.
Real
Yes, sir.
quick, I noticed, Coach, you got the hat. the shirt. That's your merch?
Yeah, yeah, we give the shirts out during camps usually, um, and the hats. I got like 2 left. But
Nice.
yeah, we do. I have a little bit of merchandise around.
Oh, cool. Can they purchase that on your site too, or is that just strictly for the ones that join your camp?
Yeah, you can just send a message on Instagram or just an email through the website. That'll work.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
Yes,
Awesome.
Yeah,
sir.
absolutely.
All right. So if you want, let everybody know what the Instagram and the website is again, one more time. So,
Yeah, Instagram is Splash Basketball Camp, and the website's the same /basketballcamp.com.
Oh, shit, I can't even see it on
you
mine.
can't see it yet. Okay, there you go. It's splashbasketballcamp.com and Splash Basketball Camp on IG. Yes, sir.
Yep,
All right. Thank you, Coach, for coming on. Like, I appreciate you. Yes, sir. And then I
you're welcome. Thanks, guys.
that you did for my kids, man. Especially Luke. Like, Luke wouldn't like be the same basketball player that he is now if he wasn't playing for under you and stuff like that. So I think it was like a big part of him growing as a basketball player. And I really appreciate that. Yes.
Yes, I enjoyed. Oh man, I enjoyed. Want to make sure I get this, and I enjoyed coaching him and teaching him throughout the years. And yeah, I miss him not being at Maloney now, but I got your younger one.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully he start playing basketball soon. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. It's so
Nice,
different.
man.
They're so different. Like, it's more like, sports. Let's go get a ball, get a football, everything. Cody is like more like relaxed, like, just let me get through the day and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean,
that's all right.
yeah. Hopefully he'll get there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, Luke always see the good thing about Luke, like learning from you most of the time. He like trying to teach him too. Like, like he's trying to do the same thing you did to him, like teach, like, teach him because Luke, like he always like what I see from him. Oh, he always try to teach like younger kids, like, when it comes to like sports. And I think that came from you, coach, you having like, coach him and stuff like that. I think he got that from you, from like, because
oh,
yeah,
nice.
yes, because he loved teaching other kids. He loved teaching little kids to play basketball, play football, soccer, like, like all that. So
That's
Sounds like we
cool.
got a coach for Splash coming up.
yeah, that's yes,
Gotta
yes.
snatch him up. He's getting employed by everybody now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, coach. I'm gonna let you go through your day, and I appreciate you for coming on again. Shout out to you. Shout out to Splash Camp Basketball. Yes, sir. Go check him out.
Thank
And
you,
you guys
coach.
are, yep. Thank you.
See you, man.